Water fufu, a renowned food enjoyed across West African countries like Cameroon, Nigeria, which is called Akpu. Ghana, to the best of my findings, Ghanaians don't really eat water fufu, but they have cassava fufu, which is mixed with either yam or plantains. I might be wrong, so my Ghanaian family, feel free to correct me in the comment section. Equatorial Guinea, Gabon, and Congo. Apart from these countries listed, if you are eating water fufu, type your country in the comment. Let me see how much water fufu is eaten in our African continent or in any other country outside Africa. Back to our introduction. So water fufu is smooth, filling, and is often paired with delicious soups like eru, egusi soup, okra, ogbono soup, or even vegetable soup. But if you have diabetes, then eating water fufu comes with a lot of questions in mind, like, is water fufu good for you? Will it spike your blood sugar? Should you avoid it completely, or should you eat it in moderation? In this video, I will break down everything you need to know about water fufu and diabetes, what it's made of, how it affects blood sugar, and how you can enjoy it in a healthy way. So stay with me to the end, because I'll also share some smart tips on how to eat water fufu without spiking your blood sugar. And we will also answer some common questions that people often ask about water fufu and diabetes. If you are new here, my name is Mirabikono, a registered nurse and a certified diabetes educator. I share videos on diabetes awareness and tips to manage and reverse diabetes type 2. If you find my content helpful, please go ahead, like, share, comment, and also subscribe to the channel for more. Before we determine if water fufu is good for diabetes, let's first look at what it's made of. So water fufu is made mainly from cassava, a starchy root crop that is fermented, pounded, and cooked into a smooth and stretchy texture. Cassava is the main ingredient, which is rich in carbohydrate, water, which helps to create the smooth and swallowable texture. Some people also mix it with corn flour or even other starches, but the main ingredient is cassava. Now, let's talk about how this affects blood sugar. Since water fufu is made from cassava, we need to understand how cassava affects diabetes. It is high in carbohydrate. Cassava is very high in starch, which is a type of carbohydrate. When you eat it, your body breaks it down into sugar, which raises your blood sugar levels. The second thing is high glycemic index. Cassava has a high glycemic index, meaning it digests quickly and causes a fast rise in your blood sugar levels. Low in fiber. Water fufu is mostly pure starch with little to no fiber, meaning there is nothing to slow down sugar absorption. So, does this mean water fufu is bad for diabetes? Not necessarily. It all depends on how you eat it, what you eat water fufu with, and how you prepare it. The good news is you don't have to completely avoid water fufu if you have diabetes, but you must be smart about how you eat it. The first way is portion control. This is the main key. Eating a small portion of water fufu instead of a large bowl can help to reduce its impact on your blood sugar. Number 2, pair it with high fiber foods. Eating water fufu with high fiber soups like okra, eru, or vegetable soup can slow down digestion and prevent blood sugar spikes. The third thing is avoid eating it late at night. Eating a heavy carbohydrate meal at night can increase blood sugar levels in the morning due to the dawn phenomenon. So, for those of you who don't understand what the dawn phenomenon is, the dawn phenomenon is a natural early morning rise in your blood sugar, which usually happens between 2 a.m. and 8 a.m. caused by hormones like cortisol and the growth hormone. So these hormones tell the liver to release sugar for energy to prepare you for the morning. But in people with diabetes, the body can't manage this sugar properly, leading to high fasting blood sugar levels. Managing the dawn phenomenon involves evening exercise, avoiding late night carbohydrates, or adjusting medication with the help of your doctor. So instead of eating a big plate of water fufu, balance it with plenty of vegetables and protein to keep your blood sugar levels stable. If you love water fufu but you want to make it more diabetes friendly, here are some smart ways to modify it. Number 1, mix cassava with other low carbohydrate flours. So instead of making water fufu with 100% cassava, try mixing it with psyllium husk, a fiber-rich option that slows digestion. Another option is coconut flour, a lower carbohydrate alternative. You can still mix it with oat flour, which adds more fiber to your water fufu. Eat in smaller portions. Instead of eating a large plate of fufu, reduce the portion and increase the soup. A good portion size is about half to 1 cup of fufu per meal for a better blood sugar control. Choose the right soup. Avoid heavy oily soups with too much palm oil. Even though palm oil is good, excess palm oil is not good for the heart, especially for people managing diabetes. Also, go for vegetable-rich, high-protein soups like groundnut soup, bitter leaf soup, ogbono soup, okra soup, afang soup, eru, and egusi with plenty of leafy greens. Add protein to your meals. So adding fish and lean meat to your meals slow down sugar absorption. Protein helps you to stay full longer and prevent cravings. By making these small changes, you can still enjoy water fufu without harming your blood sugar. So what's the final answer? Is water fufu good for diabetes? Water fufu is high in carbohydrate and can raise your blood sugar if eaten in large amount. However, it can be eaten in moderation if paired with fiber-rich foods, protein, and consumed in small portions. If you have diabetes, avoid eating it every day and balance it with a healthy, low carbohydrate diet. Let's answer some frequently asked questions about water fufu and diabetes. Question number 1, can I eat water fufu at night if I have diabetes? The answer is, it's best to avoid eating water fufu and other high carbohydrate food late at night if you have diabetes. Since it's high in carbohydrate, eating it before bedtime could lead to elevated blood sugar levels in the morning, which is also known as the dawn phenomenon. If you really want to eat water fufu in the evening, keep your portion small and go for an early dinner. That is between 6 p.m. and 7 p.m. And then make sure to go for a short walk afterward to help your body use the sugar. Question number 2, how do I know how much water fufu is too much? A good rule of thumb is to make your feast. That's roughly the portion size of water fufu you should aim at if you are managing diabetes. That's about half to 1 wrap depending on your activity level and your blood sugar response. So test your blood sugar before and 2 hours after eating water fufu to see how your body reacts to it. If it spikes your blood sugar too high, reduce the portion the next time. Question number 3, is fermented water fufu better or worse for blood sugar than fresh cassava? Fermentation slightly reduces carbohydrate content and lowers the glycemic index of cassava, meaning water fufu may spike blood sugar less than fresh cassava. However, it's still a high carbohydrate food, so portion control is still key. The fermentation process does help a bit, but it doesn't make water fufu low in carbohydrate. Question number 4, can I combine water fufu with other swallows to reduce the carbohydrates? Yes, You can mix water fufu with low carbohydrate swallows like cabbage fufu, oat fufu, and even coconut flour swallow. Mixing helps to cut down the overall carbohydrate load while still keeping the texture and taste you are used to.